Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Washington State versus Oregon State college basketball matchup on Thursday, January 4th, 2024. Of course, we do tons of free picks at Pickdawgz, and if you like all those free picks, you'll love our best bets, our premium picks. Head on over to Pickdawgz, use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. But let's get to this game. Got Washington State taking on Oregon State, the final year of the Pac-12. And Washington State trying to get back on the map in things. And Oregon State, well, same for them, have been off the map as well. But neither of these teams really were picked up by the big conferences. Really, the last two teams that were out there, of the Pac-12 teams, while everyone else was going to the Big Ten, the Big 12, and the ACC. These two guys more than likely headed to the Mountain West at this point. Washington State enters this game at 9-4 on the season, while Oregon State also 9-4 on the season, but they have not played a true road game this season. And while they're 6-4 in their last 10, just 3-6-1 against the number, but Washington State just 4-6 against the number in their last 10. So, both these teams, like I said, definitely improved over what we've seen from them in recent years, but we'll find out soon enough just how much. When we look at Oregon State coming off of those back-to-back home games, they absolutely thrashed USC last time out, beating them by 16. They were an 8.5-point home dog, so basically, 24.5 points to the good when it comes to the point spread. But the game before that, losing to UCLA in a game they were winning at halftime and just were unable to hold on. I think what we're going to see from Oregon State is a lot of that this season, a lot of inconsistency. We saw the loss to Pitt where they got blown out. We saw the loss against Baylor where they were competitive for the bulk of the game. Meanwhile, also that loss against Nebraska, once again, a one-sided loss. So I think Oregon State is greatly improved over what we saw last year, but that just isn't saying much, right? Because Oregon State was so bad last year. For Washington State, this is a program that historically has been pretty good, but when we've seen them start the Pac-12 season this year, two tough ones on the road to get it started. At Utah, very, very tough building. At Colorado, another tough building. They were getting 7 at Colorado, or getting 6.5 in a game they lost by 7. So really not getting a lot of favors there. But against a lot of the lesser teams where they should be taking care of business, they absolutely did. They had the one loss to Santa Clara as a 5.5-point favorite where they lost outright. But most of these other games, wins, but not necessarily covering point spreads. When we look at Oregon State's offense, it still is a bit of a problem. They do not shoot the three very well. And Washington State plays defense extremely well. And, I've said this once, I say it a million times. The quickest way to turn a program around in college hoops, play defense and shoot threes. And Washington State, well, when it comes to defense, they are 29th best in the nation in shooting percentage against, 39%. And when it comes to guarding the perimeter, 60th best in the nation. And then on the other side of things, when it comes to shooting the basketball, while they don't shoot the three extremely well, while they shoot the ball pretty efficiently from the floor in general, shooting at 45.9%. This number seems a little to the high side for my taste because Washington State, well, I think they win this game pretty easily. I think it's more of an eight-point game style game here because I think what we see is more of a defensive style of team. And of course, Oregon State still very much struggling, but I think they at least compete in this game. I'm going to take the points with Oregon State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.